Hello everyone, this is Jackson 100. Welcome back to another video. Today I've got a deck profile on Zombie Lightsworn using the cards in the new structure deck. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with the zombie engine, I got 3 copies of Shinobi Solitaire. Pretty generic, you tribute him, 7 new zombie, Millie Mizuki, blah blah blah. But he also has a new target now, a Glow Up Bloom, so you can tribute that and then you can link the Glow Up Bloom into Link Reaver, which lets you search for a special summon your new boss monster, or search for Frontline if you need to, depending on what's going on, and if you have zombie world, of course. Then I got 2 copies of Unizombie. So yeah, as I said, the generic combo, but this also has new uses again. You can send Glow Up Bloom, you can send Balderrock, or you can send Necroworld Banshee, so pretty good stuff there. Maybe worth bumping us up to 3, but 2 is good enough because tend to get 5 of them with the Solitaires. Playing 3 copies of Mizuki. Again, pretty generic, but Mizuki's really good in this deck because you're playing Zombie World, so everything is a zombie, so basically you can revive like anything that gets put to the graveyard, like so you can revive links, to make bigger links, blah blah, whatever. Then play Monkazuki and 1 Spearmaster. Again with the other ones, Kazuki's got more targets, might be worth bumping this up to 2, because, pretty good. But I'm already at 60 cards, and somehow the deck's still tight. But yeah, whatever, for the new cards. 2 copies of Duking Balderrock, basically. So it's a level 8 zombie, and its effect is when a zombie monster effect is activated once per chain, you can either banish a card from the field or the graveyard, or you can negate that effect. So basically it's 2 interrupts a turn, and then during the standby phase, if it's in the graveyard and there's a field spell, you can special him in defense, so it's on either player's turn, and not just your field spell. So if against like Trickstars or something, you can special just like block them, because it's 2k defense, they can't run over there. Then we've got 2 copies of Glow Bloom. So this is another one of the new guy. He's basically the main way to get Balderrock. So when he's sent to the graveyard, you can banish him to either special if there's lost world. No, that's the old field spell, Zombie World on the field spell, or if there's you can add 1 to your hand. So you can either add Frontline or Balderrock if you have to, or normally 1 Zombie World, so you can special. And then lastly, 2 copies of Necroworld Banshee. Which is a quick effect where you can banish her from the field or the graveyard to activate Zombie World from the deck. So that's how you can get it with Glow Bloom. So you're basically playing 5 Zombie Worlds. Or you play more if you want to terraforming or whatever. And it's just another effect which protects Lost World. Zombie World. Since Lost World, I don't know why I did that, just on the field. But this is no dinosaurs. And then I'm playing 1 copy of Frontline for my last zombie. She's the other target for Glow Bloom. Basically you can special her whenever a zombie attacks, and then, use it to attack and defend shenanigans. Then, especially with a Zombie World, everything is a zombie, so basically anything that attacks, you can special her. Then for the Lightsworns, playing 2 copies of Raiden, 2 copies of Wolf. I had to cut both of these to add the new zombie stuff, unfortunately. But, Raiden, you've got searching, so you've basically got 5 of him. Wolf's good to mill, but he's a brick, so, playing 2 of them isn't actually that bad. Then for the Plant Engine, playing 2 Lionfire, 2 Scorpio, and 1 Cobra. These are the best cards in the deck, but they really lose hard to hand traps. Again, I had to cut some things, so I'm playing 4 of them technically. I've got 2 and 2 as my ratio. I don't know, it might be better to play 3 of this or 3 of this. But they do different things if you get hand trapped. So, if this gets hand trapped, you can tribute it, summon it back with a Reborn or Soul Charge and keep going. This gets a discard, so maybe if you have stuff in the graveyard already, discard like a Mizuki, you can keep going. This has anti-synergy with Zombie World though, because if everything's a zombie, you can't tribute a plant. So, probably would be better to play 3 of this if I was bumping up at all. Then playing the 4 Mage Engine, so we got 1 Damage Juggler, 1 Trick Clown, and 1 Head Trigger. Normally you always want to send this, even though you always used to send this, but this is better because this will either add this, and normally you'll have a normal summon for this, probably, or you add this to make Curious. I'm playing Evans Ricardo Garnet. I'm playing 2 Fairy Tale Snow. Obviously, you really want to mill this card, but again, you don't really want to draw it, so I think 2 is a good balance. 1's not enough, and even you can send it with Curious, and 3 is just too much. I'm playing 2 cards of BLS, so especially with the new zombies, you've got a lot of darks now, and a decent amount of lights, so go in second, you can summon him, attack over some stuff, or banish some Thunder Dragon Colossus, or whatever. And for the hand drops, I'm playing 3 Ash Blossom, and 2 Ghost Reaper. So both of these are zombies, which helps, but I'm playing Ghost Reaper just because FDK, and you can Ghost Reaper Firewall. Maybe Draw's better, especially because you can Link Reaper for it, but while it's a natural zombie, it would be cool. Some stuff like that. And Ash Blossom is just Ash Blossom. For the spells, it comes with Zombie World, basically a zombie. Really good at Thunder Dragons. On Goki, against Thunder Dragons, they can't make anything because nothing's a Thunder, and they can't protect them because nothing's a Thunder. And then against Goki, nothing's a warrior, so they can't do stuff. And then in this deck, it's really good, makes it into a zombie. So Balderrock can then happen, and then you can like summon anything back off Mizuki, as I mentioned already, which is pretty cool. Then for the fusion cards, 3 Brilliant Fusion and 1 Instant Fusion. So Brilliant Fusion gets you your extra normal summon, which is to extend your plays, and gives you the Strathlight, which is good. And Instant Fusion, I'm using personalized restrict to my target, so like she'll like steal Colossus and stuff. And it's pretty cool. Playing 3 Charge Light Brigade, just to search for my guys. You always want to play this card first. If it's in your hand, bait Sand Ash, see if they got draw, and it gives you some mills, so you can give your plays out. Even though like you could mill like a Garnet, or but I don't know. It's better because you got not much chance. You got 60 cards, well 55, so it's like not very good. And then Desires, you're playing 60 cards, even though you have like Garnets and stuff. You can do this like to bait out an Ash. There's much more chance than the Charge the Light Brigade, or for these, you actually can do this and then get 3 draws and basically +1. Never going to deck out with it, so it might be worth playing 3. But yeah, again, space. And then for the one-offs, playing 1 Zombie Necronize, 1 Zombie Power Struggle, and a Mind Control. So basically, Necronize is another Mind Control. You need to have a level 5 or higher zombie on the field. But you can attack with the monster. So basically what you can do is, if you have to be Zombie World, take their Colossus and you can crash the 2 Colossus into each other because there's no Thunders in the graveyard, so they can't protect themselves, and that basically adds that. And then these 2 also have the effect where you can shuffle a zombie in to set them for your graveyard, so if you mill them, they're good. This one increases the attack of a zombie by 1,000 or lowers it by 1,000, so basically just a battle trickery. And you can send like either of these with Curious, attack into a Colossus, add this back to hand, steal that guy, and then link away with it or whatever. And for the Saki one-offs, I'm playing 1 for 1, Foolish, Reborn, and Soul Charge. I'm playing a 1 for 1 instead of 3 Glow Blooms, even though milling Glow Bloom is really good, just because, again, like Extenders does your special summon stuff, so if you get like hand traps, you can just keep going. And for the traps, I'm playing 2 Impermanents, again, because of the FTK. Maybe draw's better, but no, Impermanent's like just extra interaction, so it's better against more stuff than drawers. And for the extra deck, for the fusions, I've got a Restrict and a Strathnight. So this is my instant fusion target. Maybe it's better to play Millenniumize Restrict or Theseus. Theseus because it lets you make a Mega with a 3. But this steals Colossus, which is good. And then Millenniumize can stop hand traps, because this deck really doesn't like hand traps. It's alright. And then it's also a Dark Spellcaster, so it helps with making Curious. And then Strathnight just Strathnight. Synchro, I've got a Mega. A Mega, good stuff. But she banned this guy's back, blah blah blah. I was playing Dawn Drugs, if I had to cut something for a Firewall for my Cherry's target. Maybe Dawn Drugs was better to play over some other stuff in the history. I don't know. For expertise, you've got Minerva and Abyss Dweller. This is what you always make first, even though Mega's really good, you normally make it over a Mega, because it gets you some mills, makes you like more chance of extending your plays, and then this does have some mild interruption on their turn. And Abyss Dweller is just Abyss Dweller. Oh, I know some cards on the floor. Nice. Abyss Dweller is just Abyss Dweller. Stop stuff like Goki from playing. And then sometimes you just have 2 level 4s, and it's just better to make that than anything else. Which is what I made it Mega. So for the links, I'm going to go on link 1 actually. Link Reverb, just Glow Up Bloom, link this, get your guy, pretty good. Link 2, so I'm playing Lamphrinkus, Suck, Phoenix, and Reprodicus. So that's just good removal. Reprodicus is for the Curious combo. These 2 are just generic links 2s if you need to make them, but this is, if you don't have Zombie World, this is the one you want to make, but this is just better if you have Zombie World or 2 zombies. But sometimes you need to make this, or else you can't do anything, so you have to play it. Link 3s. Got Curious and Unicorn, just removal, and then Curious is it's really good. Send Glow Up Bloom, Necro World, the other part of the combo. Mizuki's to keep going, spells you want to add to your hand if you want to crash it, or like Snow, just so you can get some nice interruption. Then for Link 4s, I'm playing Skull Dread, Bolt Sword, and Firewall Dragon. You don't really make this. There is some really cool stuff you can do with this, Mizuki and Zombie World, but this is just really here for the target. I mean, if you want to make it, you can. You can bounce some stuff back, do some cool plays with that. Maybe like bounce back hand trap. I don't know. But also it's just 30Ks, and Skull Dread is just really good. So the product planet is like 1 card Skull Dread or 1 card Curious. So sometimes we make Skull Dread, sometimes we make Curious. Before I thought of the Curious combo, all I did was Skull Dread, like every time. It is really good because it gets you another special summon, so you can make like an extra, like a Mega or like a Minerva or whatever, in addition to other plays. Yes, that's it for the deck profile. for side deck, I've not made one, but it's just stuff like Pan Control, which is really good for the deck because you can like tribute him on your opponent's turn when he's a zombie, and then that lets you trigger Balder up to like banish something. So it's like gets rid of 2 stuff. Obviously Drolls because the FTK is bad, evenly matched, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm not really ready side deck. But yeah, as I said, that's it for the deck profile. It's been Jack 100 signing off. Have a good day.